2 minutes before midnight. The doomsday clock now strikes 11:58. Greetings to all who are watching this. My name is Karina, and today I'm going to talk about what does sustainable development mean to me. First of all, does anyone know what a doomsday clock is? Doomsday clock. A doomsday clock is a special clock that tells you how close we're getting to the end of the world. In a doomsday clock, midnight is defined as the end of the world, which means we only have 2 minutes until the end. When I first heard about this, despite the fact I was really surprised, I couldn't really believe it. I mean, 2 minutes before end of the world? So I decided to study what's really happening to the earth, and here's what I found. 10 billion. This is the number of trees cut down in 1 year, which means in 304 years, all the trees that's existing right now will be gone. If you think about the energy sources, the situation is more severe. Natural gas will only last for the next 53 years. Oil for 51 years. The earth is dying more quickly than we think. Each and every one of you, including me, are guilty for this. Now, the main question: what does sustainable development mean to me? Well, most people might think it as a huge movement made by the rich or the powerful organization, but I have a different view. I think we can contribute to sustainable development by doing the simple and small actions that anyone can do. The key point is that we all act, because if we all act, that small actions that we are going to take are going to be multiplied by 7.4 billion people. How cool is that? Although our actions are small, the impact will be massive. To give you some ideas of the simple actions that you can do, I'll tell you what I started. Firstly, I started recycling as many things as I can, like orange peel. Try wiping the bathtub or the sink with it, and you'll notice the shine lasts longer than the liquid soap we use. After drying the peel out, put it somewhere stinky, and it will eventually deodorize it. It worked in my shoebox, which was pretty stinky. Unwanted flyers and newspapers. These are the best when it comes to wiping the windows. I was surprised to see how it turned my dusty and cloudy windows into the windows of Buckingham Palace. Now I feel like a princess in my room. Secondly, I started looking for these things that say recyclable. That's when the tragedy happened. I had this favorite yogurt. The taste, the smell, the amount of yogurt in one pack, everything was perfect, except for one thing. It was unrecyclable. I felt like it was the end of the world. But of course I gave it up, and it was worth it. I mean, I don't want to see the real end of the world coming up, right? You should stop and look for the recycling mark before buying it. And please make a wise decision. There are a lot of small actions that can be counted as sustainable development. Search or even create your own development. I know it sounds difficult, but it really is a simple step that anyone can take. It's time for us to act. It's our choices to make the clock strike midnight or to make it tick backwards. Start your sustainable development now and imagine the future that we all can say, end of the world? That doesn't exist. Thank you so much for listening.